Hello YouTube, hello electric riders, Lexi is here back again. Today I do a short video about charging, how you can improve your capacity and performance of your motorcycle. So let's get started with the topic. Welcome back here. And by the way, I don't charge here, it's just for the video. I charge at home, whatever. Let's start with this topic, how you can maximize your performance and range on your Energica motorcycle. It's quite simple. It's not scientific stuff like I told you. It's written in your manual, but who reads the manual? You want to go outside and have fun, twist the throttle. So yeah, watch like summer videos and you know how to deal with. You can throw your manual away, just so simple, yeah, whatever. So just to start it, make it simple as possible. So your BMS, try to guessing the state of charge by measuring the voltage. And you know, the battery has different cells, and this bias with even more charges and discharge, charge, discharge, charge, this starts to grow on each cell. So the BMS is not programmed on max performance or max range. It's conservative. First aim is for the BMS. It want to protect the battery, and this is why it is with over some charges. It gives you some restrictions on capacity and also on max output. But for your better understanding, try to imagine this battery is like a bucket, or each cell is like a bucket, that you have different buckets. So if you charge, discharge, and so on, over time, over a couple of charging cycles, this bias from the voltage each cell starts to grow. Try to imagine a bucket. If you fill it up, fast charging and giving full juice on it, and you can't fill that up. So with time you have this kind of safety margin the BMS given you. It say, yeah, the voltage is reached, so the level of the bucket is reached, so it cuts off the energy. Now it's full for the BMS, just to prevent overcharging. Imagine after a few charging cycles and you go for a ride, emptying the battery, draining down to 10%, 0%, whatever. So it's like you're holding a bucket and it feels very lightweight. And yeah, if you look inside, there's some remaining water inside, or remaining energy in the battery, but the bucket should not get dry. Dry means the battery is drained out and it's dead. It causes internal damage. So in some way the BMS restrict your max output and also range or capacity in total, just to prevent any damage on the battery. And I try to imagine, when we do a recalibration, you start like this. You go on a ride the battery down below 5%, 0%, and the limp mode will kick in. For me, the first time was really crazy, because I never drained down a battery to 0%, and yeah, get stopped anywhere outside, because this is the worst scenario you can cause. But in this time you have to go right on until the message appear, battery depleted. And once this message appear, cut it off and wait for 30 to 60 seconds and then turn it on again. After that you can cruise around again until this message appear again, battery is depleted, and so on. You can do this once or twice or 3 times. Yeah, so the battery is absolutely drained down, the BMS cut off at the lowest voltage. Now every battery or every bucket is absolutely empty. It's the lowest charging point where the BMS will go. It will not go under. And from this you can do a slow charge, AC charge, from 0 to 100. While doing this you fill it up really slowly, and the BMS counts that energy and say, yeah, do recalibration at 10, 20, 50%, 60%, and so on. And at 100%, it don't just stopping charging. It do this balancing to make this bias equal again. Now after this recalibration, imagine every bucket is filled to the top, and now it feels really heavy. So the BMS knows it's the max voltage at every cell. So now you have the max performance and maximum range again. You feel that especially when you're going down to 40 or 30% state of charge on sports mode. You will see that at the first ride you have way more range again, and the performance at 30 or 40% is quite stronger than usual. So enough nerd talk for today. This is really a lot nerd talk and yeah, scientific information. If you don't believe it, you can read it in your manual, but maybe you lost it, maybe you throw it away, whatever. So, I hope you like this video, and don't forget, ride fast, charge faster, and yo, see you next time. Boom.